So Chelsea scare me, guys. Like they genuinely frighten me. And I feel for whichever club you support, Chelsea should scare you as well. Because we are 2 days removed from them beating the Champions League winners, PSG.
An incredible campaign.
To win the Club World Cup. And I see a team where, let's face it, they're technically the best team in the world. At least that's what winning the Club World Cup is supposed to mean. At least according to that nonsense BS yellow golden crest they're not going to wear on their shirt for the next 4 years. But I see a team where they are very good already. They're very young. And I see an owner that's very, very willing to buy players he's willing to spend, or like Manchester United's owner. And instantly it just goes to me like, are we having a situation where Chelsea are going to dominate not only English football, but football in general for years to come? Before we get into that, I'm Jeffrey. I co-host the Beyond 90 Minute podcast powered by Cash Out Tips. I'm very shameless, by the way, because this is the Cash Out Tips scarf, Cash Out Tips hoodie. Just put all of this thing there for you guys to go and check out the website, cashouttips.com. You should be here, check it out, buy winning games. But more about that later. Back to Chelsea. So the question I'm asking and now to discuss with you all in this short video is, what next for Chelsea? Because I believe next season there should be absolutely no reason why in May we look up and we shouldn't see Chelsea challenging for the Premier League. Why we shouldn't see Chelsea potentially have already won one of the cup competitions, and why Chelsea shouldn't be a major challenger for the Champions League as well. Because as much as we all want to lie to ourselves that the Club World Cup didn't mean anything, if you didn't think it meant anything, fine. But let's not lie to ourselves. We know. We read the tweet. We all read the Doué and Hakimi are fighting in training because they want to know who's going to score the 8th goal. Chelsea have no chance. Chelsea have no chance. We saw the tweets. We did. I predicted the same thing. I thought PSG were absolutely going to manhandle Chelsea. I was predicting like 4-0, 4-1. But Chelsea won. And they didn't just win in a situation where they parked the bus. No. They absolutely got the better of PSG. Enzo Maresca absolutely tactically schooled Luis Enrique. And watching that match, I just thought, wow, what's really next for Chelsea? Because I'm in a situation where next season Chelsea could just go and absolutely dominate football. And what next for Nicolas Jackson as well? Because quick one, brother, man, you need to, as you get home from America, I'm pretty sure they're back from America by now. Just go home. You need to go and learn unnecessary, my brother. Go and learn unnecessary, because you are out of here, man. You are out of here. Bro, what happens to Jackson now? Because if you look at the final 2 days ago, Joao Pedro comes in, one chance, one goal. Delap comes in, he's bright as well. And I look at Jackson on the bench, I'm like, brother, you need to learn unnecessary, my G. There's no spot for you anymore. I don't know where he even goes from. I think he's linked to Manchester United. No? For real? Shit. No. Fake news. That's be fake news. Sure. That's be fake news. Now, I digress. There's no way Jackson is coming to Manchester United. But looking at last season, Chelsea started the season very, very well. I think they were like third position. They were in challenger for the Premier League. Eventually, they slipped away. And as Maresca kept on saying that this team isn't ready to win the league. Even though all Chelsea fans were like, what do you mean? We are up there. He said we're not ready to win the league. And the reason why he said that was for 3 reasons. 1, because the squad was young. 2, they didn't have a very prolific striker. And 3, they didn't have the experience of playing in pressure games yet as a group. But those things have been addressed. Yes, Chelsea has still a young team, but they might be young, but they are very experienced. Look at Caicedo, very experienced, and the Fernandes is very experienced. Palmer is getting experience. Even though they are bringing in young players every single day, they still have some experienced people that have been in Chelsea for years. They've won the Conference League final. Obviously, it isn't a major final to win. They've won the Club World Cup, playing in a stadium for 81,000 people, and they outplayed the European champions. That's experience. Last season, we had a situation where Jackson could get 3 or 4 chances, and we don't think he's going to score. But look at the final again. Joao Pedro, one chance, one goal. And it frightens me as a Manchester United fan. I don't think we're going to compete with Chelsea. I don't even think there's going to be any relationship between us and Chelsea. But if you're an Arsenal or a Liverpool fan, you might think the title race is between the two of you. And maybe Man City fans are thinking they might get into that title race as well. If there are any Man City fans, of course. But I don't think anyone should forget about Chelsea. Because one thing we forget is, as much as they played very, very well against PSG, there's still more coming. Jamie Gittins is coming. Pause. Jamie Gittins is coming to the squad. They still have the best young talent in the world, arguably, in Estevao, still coming in. Rodrigo is on the market. Who knows? It will literally be the most Chelsea thing in the world to go and get him. And then what happens then? When you have a situation where they have a goalkeeper who ultimately, I don't necessarily know what to think about him, but he isn't that good. You have centre backs who are very good. Cowell is good. Chalba was excellent. That's totally fine. You have good full backs. Gusto, whatever I think about him, he turned up against PSG. Rhys James can play that as well. On the other side, Cucurella has been exceptional. You have him. In the midfield, you have top 3 midfielder in the world from Caicedo. Excellent. You have Enzo Fernandez. You have Palmer in there. You have Andre Santos in there. You have Dewsbury Hall if you want to use him to come off the bench. You still have the option of putting Rhys James in there. And then their forward line. They have Joao Pedro up front. They have Delap to back him up. They have Jackson if they need him. I probably think they're going to sell him. Hopefully not too much United. Then on the wings, they have Palmer who can play on the wings. They have Neto, who is finally starting to show a bit of the Neto that we saw in Wolves. Jamie Gittins is coming. Estevao is coming. I'm pretty sure I'm even missing someone else. So we have a situation where I don't really see a lot of weaknesses in this Chelsea squad. So why can't they compete? Why can't they be in the conversation to win the Premier League next season? Why can't they be in the conversation to win Champions League next season? Because if you're excluding them for conversations like this, you're not doing this just because you want to hit. Because you can't sit here with a straight face and tell me that Chelsea side we saw against on Sunday, that if they can reproduce that, we're going to have a problem. A massive problem. And that's what this quick video is just about. Let me know what you guys think. Like, where do you think Chelsea can finish next season? Because I think we're even reaching a point where if Chelsea don't even compete for the week next season, I think questions are going to have to be asked. If I look at that squad, and that squad is complete. And it could even still get better with the reports I'm hearing. Maybe they will eventually go for Rodrigo. Who knows? So once again, I'm Jeffrey on the Beyond 90 Minute podcast. Let me know what you guys think and how good you guys think Chelsea will be next year. And which players, if you're a Chelsea fan, which players will you think that Chelsea should go ahead and buy? See you guys on the next one. That's in the comment section. Peace.